Hi everyone, it's Rob and Leah from White and Red All Over.
Hey there.
Tonight we're doing something very special. First time for us, we're doing Disney After Hours. And what that is it's 3 hours of the park essentially with us and approximately 3,000 other guests. To give you an idea, there's usually about 56,000 people in Magic Kingdom on any one day. And so now there's just going to be 3,000 tonight for 3 hours. And all the rides are open.
Magic Kingdom is our playground.
All the rides are open, and you also get free, unlimited Mickey bars and other ice cream treats, and also some bottled beverages and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sounds like just about every ride, 25 rides or something like that, are open. Again, we've never done this before. We're very excited. 3 hours, free Mickey bars, we're in. So here we go.
Yes.
Boy socks are really a thing, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really big.
Like, look at all these things. Looks like they took the stand seating area out of Casey's Corner, which is really nice. It's a lot more wide open now. Ooh, that's a bright sun. Woo! Well, because 3 hours of unlimited rides is not enough, we are off to the Jungle Cruise with a Fast Pass.
And as soon as we're done that, we're gonna be eating at Skipper Canteen. Just keeping with the theme. It'll be awesome.
I just see a lot of trees, I see a lot of plants, and oh my god, it's a giant python. Okay, well that's pretty darn big and terrifying, you guys. Everyone be super careful around pythons, okay? They can develop a crush on you very quickly, and that is not a relationship we want to get wrapped up in, okay? It's a little too constricting, so I think we'll just take the party over to my camp instead anyways. I have some fruit over here, I got some bananas and strawberries, we can make smoothies, it'll be lovely, it'll be so good, it's gonna feel very nice and refreshing. Oh no, not those gorillas again, you guys. They trashed my camp, they probably ate all my fruit, and look what they did to my Jeep. They painted it teal. I know that was a horrendous color choice, you guys. I'm really more of a khaki person if we had noticed. But I really can't be too upset because they were able to get my Jeep to turn over at least, which was very nice of them, you guys. Now I don't have to call AAA anymore, which is pretty lovely. But you know, we're going to go do that. I'm sure you're probably all wondering how I landed my job here at the Jungle Cruise. Yeah, it's really plain to see that I took a crash course. I know. I've been winging it ever since then, you guys, because my career really hasn't taken off the way I wanted it to. But that's really the tail end of that story, because a downplane here in the jungle can only mean one thing. Hippos. I know, right? Who would have thought downplanes and hippos? What an absolutely incredible combination, I know. It's also a super dangerous one, okay? I mean, a hippopotamus can leap directly out of the water, swipe a plane down from the sky, and bite it clean in half. I know, if they can do that to a plane back there, imagine what they can do to a boat like this. I know that's a really terrifying thing to think about, but we're gonna be fine, you guys. We're out of hippo territory. We have nothing to worry about anymore. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this doesn't look good at all. Looks like we may have accidentally entered headhunter territory. Oh goodness. This is a really horrible place in the jungle to be headed, you guys, because we're very easily provoked by the color khaki, so we're gonna worry a little bit. I hope they don't go. Oh no. They're khaki, they're talking about everybody's not done. But you pa-choo, pa-choo. Spears, pa-choo, pa-choo, pa-choo. Realistic depictions of being attacked. Pa-choo, pa-choo, pa-choo. What's going on? I don't know. I just work here. Pa-choo, pa-choo, pa-choo. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We made it. That was so realistic, you guys. But we made it out in just in time for the 8th wonder of the world. The backside of water.
After a really great time on a jungle cruise with an excellent skipper, don't you think?
Yeah, she was really good. She was good. She really vamped a long time about the people take it for granted, and it's really sentimental for me.
Yeah.
And she went on quite a bit. That was really good. I like it when they kind of extend the metaphor a long time.
And I really liked the way she approached the when the headhunters are shooting spears at you. She was hysterical.
She was really good.
Yeah, she was really good. Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah, and now we're at the Skipper Canteen. Just adds to the fun.
Well, we really didn't like the falafels, but we suffered through it just for our viewers so you can see the empty plate.
We kind of forgot, but it's not like we were licking the empty plate or anything.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to take a video of it. So we just finished our meal at the Skipper Canteen.
Delicious. I got a cold salad, which is so refreshing, light. It was noodles and veg, amazing.
I had the stew, something like that. Favorite of stew, it sort of says on the menu.
And our skipper, our waiter skipper, was just fantastic. Fun, cracking puns. Oh, did you want to look at the appetizers?
Yeah, she was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She had a lot of fun with the whole jungle cruise shtick, which is really great to see.
Yeah, it was really, really fun. We were thinking it was probably one of the best values in Magic Kingdom for really good food, sit-down restaurant, and right price.
Yeah, I really like the flavors. I mean, I guess some people don't really like those kind of flavors. They're a little bit different, I guess, a little bit stronger flavors, a little bit out of the ordinary, I guess, but I sure like it. And I think it's a really good value. Our whole meal was under $50.
And that was with, we both had like soda fountain drinks, falafel appetizer, and both had meals. It was delicious.
Yeah, it was very, very good.
And fun.
Highly recommended.
Yeah.
So now we've got a fast pass for Space Mountain that begins in about 20 minutes. And I think we're going to stop by the Transportation Authority, the TTA, and take a ride on that first.
That's incredible sign.
Oh yeah, that's cool. There's a wall of purple. That rock looks different.
Yeah.
That rock looks really different. It's very much more metallic looking. So we're just outside of Space Mountain now, and we're just ready to get our complimentary spinal adjustment.
Yeah. And a neck crink.
Neck crink? Is that a thing?
Neck crink, yeah.
Neck crink.
I decided it is.
Okay, we're gonna get a spinal adjustment and neck crink. I can't even say it. That's because it's not real. Okay, see you later. After our free chiropractic adjustment, we're now on the Tomorrowland Transportation Authority.
Or the People Mover.
Or the People Mover, the TTA.
Yeah. It's so fun. Just relax and enjoy and watch the car. It's even better at night.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite go-to nighttime rides. And we have our cards. After hours, here we go.
Our lanyards are ready to go. It includes bottled beverages, popcorn, and ice cream treats. Actually, for anybody who is buying it and doesn't have an annual pass, it also gives you photo pass for the entire night. Which actually, when you think about it, is a pretty good deal.
We have now finished pretty much everything in Future World that we were interested in. We've done Space Mountain. Not a big fan of Buzz, so I don't think we're going to worry about that. We're not going to do Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, not a huge, I mean, it's okay, but...
We like it, it's just picking and choosing, right?
Right, and we're not going to do the Astro Orbiter because that way madness lies. Or the teacups, because that way more madness lies.
Actually, that way more nausea lies.
That too.
So right now we're actually just waiting a couple minutes before we can use our fast pass at Ariel under the sea. And then after that, we're going to watch the fireworks at 9:15. And then we'll just quickly zip into Mickey's PhilharMagic. And then at that point, probably right around that time, we will have our 10 o'clock start and after hours will begin for us.
And we'll keep our eyes peeled to see if Gaston's out for you guys. We always love watching his antics. If you want to get some funny video or just a great experience, check out Gaston interacting with guests before balloons. He's great.
And that's actually one thing I should point out is that you can also do character interactions during this 3 hour.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to do a bunch of characters, you can interact with those characters with almost no wait, which is pretty cool too if that's what you're interested in doing. So that's an added bonus for sure, because that can be really tough for some families to do. One other thing too I'll mention, this is $119, which is, you know, it's a fair bit of money. It's more than a standard day would be, except for maybe even one day would be more than one day. But we'll tell you whether or not that 3 hours is worth it. I got a feeling it's going to be worth it for me because I like to ride a lot of rides over and over.
But it's more than 3 hours because you get in at 7. And so 3 hours in the park with other guests, like the whole regular attendance, and then an additional 3 hours with very limited other people.
Right, so it's basically 6 hours. So if you were trying to budget for this, you wouldn't pay for this day, and you would spend a day maybe at the resort or downtown, Disney Springs or something like that, and then you would take this evening from 7 o'clock you'd get here, you'd get in for your ticket, and then you've got 6 hours, and really 6 hours in the Magic Kingdom is a lot of time, especially if you've got 3 hours where you can do whatever you want.
Really, when you think about it, you're not in the heat of the day, unless you have really tired people in your group. This is going to be way more productive because you're not going to hit the mid-morning exhaustion that you get from the heat. In the middle of this, instead of it being full temperature heat like noon and 1, it is going to be cooling off and beautiful.
And it's, I should also point out too, it's $119, it's only $89 if you are a DVC member. And I'm not sure about annual pass holder, but we're DVC owners, so we only paid $89. So $89 for 6 hours, 3 hours of uninterrupted rides, pretty good deal.
We'll keep swimming all the way forward to the fish school in front of you. Food and drink is permitted in the queue, but it's not permitted.
Keep on swimming. Keep on swimming. It sounds a little Dory-like.
Swimming, swimming.
I think they've got mixed animated features.
Like mixed metaphors, only mixed features.
Mixed animated features. Boy, it's a little loud in here.
Look, the back side of water!
Here's a quick question for you. We're on Under the Sea, just starting to move now, and we weren't sure whether or not we have to pull the bar down or not like we do in Magic Kingdom. I think you got to pull it down now. Yep, you just got to pull it down. So, does that mean we just passed the bar exam? Okay, good, good.
I've been waiting for you. Oh, this is such a great story about how Ariel became a hero. But that Ursula, oh, she's so mean. I'll make you if you give me a voice, she says. And Ariel gets all flustered and don't know what she's saying. Wait, let me start it.
On the land it's happy, on the circles the beautiful. But fish in the bowl is lucky, they burn worse than fate. One day when the boss get hungry, leave it up. The fruit is the fruit of soul. Today you can take the leaves on the street. That side, ready to shake to buy. You gonna
So we are sitting in Fantasyland now, waiting for the fireworks to start, and you can see they've got construction around the carousel. So it's kind of blocking the castle, but that's not why we're here. We saw the castle show last night. If you want to see the castle show, you pretty much will have to be in the hub, or at least on that side, the Main Street side of the castle, if you want to see all the stuff in the castle. But tonight we're just here to see the fireworks, so we have a fairly unobstructed view of the fireworks. I'm just not sure, because the fireworks will go up there, and then up there in the sky, but then also on this side, they should be over there as well. So I'm hoping that if we just turn our heads, we will be able to see all the fireworks.
Behind us sometimes.
Yeah, it might be a little bit behind us as well. This is kind of what I was expecting it would be. At first I was going, whoa, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
But it's so quiet.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Beautiful.
It's wonderfully quiet. Wow.
It's calm feeling.
It really is.
The volume is just down.
Yeah, it's very peaceful. It's sort of like you imagine it. That too. Sort of like you'd imagine it would be.
Yeah.
You know, after dark.
Yeah. The way you wish it always was.
Yeah.
Sus manos, brazos.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, we were upside down. I didn't know this ride went upside down.
This went upside down. This here's a wildest ride in the wilderness. Or this is the wildest ride in the rural area.
Yeah.
Or the wildest ride in the not so urban location. So it is about 11:10, so we've been at this for a little over an hour.
We've had a Mickey bar and popcorn.
And a little bit of water.
Yeah.
And we rode Haunted Mansion twice. Before that, actually, we rode It's a Small World.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with once Disney Springs opened up the new shopping areas, they wanted to change it to It's a Mall World, but they decided to go with It's a Small World and keep it that way. But anyways, It's a Small World we rode, and then
twice, and
no, we only rode It's a Small World once. We would be insane if we rode It's a Small World twice.
Yeah.
But we rode that once. We rode Haunted Mansion twice, and then we got some popcorn and then scooted over to Frontierland where we rode Big Thunder once.
Yeah.
And now we're just sitting down for a minute. I think we're going to ride Big Thunder again.
Yeah.
At least once more.
Yeah.
And then off to Splash.
Yeah. It's so nice because it's essentially a straight walk-on. At most 5-minute wait.
And it's, you know, there's a fair number of people around. There's actually more people than I thought, given the previous reports. But since they had all the vloggers come together and all the media personalities, I think they improved, I guess you could say, the knowledge of this event. So there's certainly more people than I expected. But having said that, you know, we waited maybe a minute for Big Thunder, maybe a minute. walk-ons for Haunted Mansion, walk-on, of course, for Small World. Completely, we had the row to ourselves at Mickey's PhilharMagic at the end of the night. That could happen any night, I suppose, but still.
Yeah, it was just a really good time so far.
So I think right now the numbers are, you know, kind of what I would expect. It's certainly not onerous.
And as the night wears on, it's just going to clear out because people will do their favorite rides and then be on their way.
Yes. Yeah, well, I'd say less kids too.
Oh, the stroller parking is insane. I was just standing up. I've never been able to lean on a railing near Big Thunder because it's just strollers. And there was tons of space.
Yeah, stroller parking is zero. Very few kids here. One thing too, man, do the lines for food go quickly when you don't have to pay. I mean, you just walk up, grab a water, grab a pop, grab a popcorn, grab a Mickey bar, whatever. You just say, here, I want this, and they give it to you, and you need to walk off. Like the
they
lines
literally
go.
have the water set out, and you just have to say popcorn Mickey bar.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of makes you wonder what Disney could be like if everything was all inclusive. You just have everything. I mean, it just would be so much more efficient. But anyway, so we're gonna take a little break and then we're gonna go back on Big Thunder. I'm not filming Big Thunder because I tried and my camera just cannot do it. It's just nothing but dark, and they really have low lighting tonight.
Yes.
It's really low lighting on Big Thunder. It's not normally not as red as it normally is. It's amazing. People constantly stream on, but it's nice that they're running both trains, or not both lines of trains. So they're running 6 trains, or
They kind of have
4
no
trains.
choice,
4 trains. I guess. I just was wondering if they would. I thought they might shut down one train. But it's actually, I mean, I can't complain about that. They're giving you the full deal. But I mean, it's still, people are going. It's not like the ride's empty.
No.
I'm looking forward to Splash right away here because that'll be. I love that ride at night. I really do.
But I think it might be awkward to be wet.
We have just finished 2 goes on Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
And then 1 very wet Splash Mountain. Very wet.
Soaked. He is soaked, but he protected me.
1 popcorn and 1 more bottle of water. And now we're gonna go on Pirates. And you can just take a look here. I'm just gonna show you. This is what the street looks like right now. So, looking pretty awesome. I love it. We used to joke all the time when we used to go to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when Animal Kingdom was a half-day park, it was really great. You could go there about 2 hours before close, and everyone would start to leave the park, and we would be able to ride Expedition Everest over and over again, easily 3 times with no wait.
And we'd always say, yeah, get out of our park.
Because as we'd be going in, people would be coming out, constantly
Just in
flooding out.
droves. It was like swimming upstream.
So we always just say, yeah, get out of my park, get out of my park. So that's kind of how it feels tonight. It's a pretty awesome feeling.
Yeah. God, I love the music.
Music is cool.
Quit your clucking. The gentlemen want the rum. Don't ya, boy?
It is about 12:30.
Yeah.
And Leah's gonna take off.
Yep, I've got a bail. It won. Rob thinks he's gonna go to Leanne. I'm done.
Oh, I'm going to the end, but we've got a fairly early morning tomorrow, so Leah's gonna go home, and I'm gonna finish off the night. So we thought she would say goodnight now, and I'll talk to you in a few minutes.
It was really good having you along, and have fun with the hardcore one over here.
So that ends the night. It's about 1:20 give or take, 1:15, something like that. My last couple rides after Leah left, I did the Jungle Cruise. They waited for a full boat, which is really nice because I was kind of concerned that it wouldn't work really well if I was the only person on the boat. You know, that would have felt weird, or just a few people, but they waited for a full boat, and she was a fantastic skipper, so that was a lot of fun. And then I decided to go over to Seven Dwarfs, and that surprised me a little bit because it was about a 15-minute wait for Seven Dwarfs, which is, I mean, it's a popular ride and everything. I just didn't expect that. When we did the early morning magic, Seven Dwarfs was a walk-on repeatedly. I mean, the longest we had to wait was maybe 3.5, 4 minutes, whereas this one was almost 15-minute wait. So I got there at 1:45. I figured, hey, I'll do Seven Dwarfs and I'll do Peter Pan and finish the night. Probably should have gone to Peter Pan first and then finished up Seven Dwarfs. No complaints though. This was a fantastic night. It's 120 bucks, $89 if you've got DVC. I think well worth the money. It was a fantastic experience for me. I know Leah loved it as well, but it's just, everything is so low stress. No one's rushing, no one's worried about getting in the next ride, there's no jostling. It's just a fantastic experience, and I think well worth the money if you can afford it. And you kind of look at it, you come to Disney, how often? If it's a once in a lifetime thing, personally I think it's worth the money. If you've got a large family, obviously that's going to be a decision you're going to have to make, but boy, I think it's something to seriously consider because it is a really, really, really great time and just a fantastic experience. Some people would say it's the way Disney was meant to be experienced. One of the other things too I just want to point out that's so interesting that I did not expect is you heard so many more things on the rides because it was so much quieter. On Pirates of the Caribbean, you heard sounds you've never heard before. On Splash Mountain, you heard sounds you never heard before just because there weren't that many people talking because there'd be empty boats ahead of you. That was a really almost surreal experience. The park wasn't necessarily, well, it was pretty quiet, but it wasn't necessarily empty. It didn't feel empty, there were people, but even the individual rides just felt different and cooler because they were so quiet and you could just notice things you didn't notice before. So again, I highly recommend it. That's gonna be it for tonight. So thanks for joining me. If you did like this, please subscribe if you want to see more of them. Please hit the like. That would be awesome if you hit the like because it lets people know that you enjoyed it and it allows people to find it a lot easier. So please hit the like button if you like this video. And until next time, have no regrets, my friends.
Why am I here if I'm not going to thrive? The memory I want to leave is I was alive.